తెలంగాణ రైజింగ్ గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ కార్యక్రమాన్ని లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
From his table and escorted me to the door, and at the doorstop he put his hand on my shoulder. Subba, I thought I'll give you one advice. That one advice I want to give you is that no matter what you're doing, remember that whatever you're doing, there's people behind you. The RBI is a great institution, but in the RBI there's a risk that you'll get lost in numbers, in interest rate, money supply, inflation, exchange rate, but you will forget that there are real people behind that. Now I was in the process of shifting from Delhi to Mumbai. About 30 seconds after I left the PM's office, that advice went out of my head. But as I started working in the RBI, that the purport of the Prime Minister's advice struck me. Because the primary responsibility of the Reserve Bank is to maintain price stability, low and steady inflation. Inflation is a regressive tax. Growing up in a low middle class family, I saw my parents struggle to put all of us through, and all of you saw this. So what the Prime Minister was telling me really is that whatever you're doing, remember the last people, because inflation hurts poor people more than it hurts well-off people. This shirt, if it cost 2,000 rupees last month, and if I go to buy this today, it costs 2,200 rupees, I wouldn't even notice it. But poor people, if the bus ticket goes up from 22 to 24 rupees, if the price of rice goes from 40 to 44 rupees, they notice that. So one thing as we implement the Telangana Rising document is to remember the people of Telangana. The last thing, I've spoken for longer than my time, but Chief Minister, sir, you said yesterday and you said today that Telangana is unstoppable. I also want to say that Telangana is unbeatable, okay? And John F. Kennedy said that, he gave a goal, moonshot goal, that we must get onto the moon, not because it is easy, but because it's difficult. So the Telangana Rising document, implementing that is not because it's easy, but it's going to be difficult. And 10 years from now, somewhere in the world, 10 years from now, sir, somewhere in the world, just like you said yesterday, Gyeongdong model, 10 years from now, somewhere in the world, somebody will say, we want to follow the Telangana model. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As a person who have walked at least part of my path in your footsteps, I am also an IIT Kanpur alumni like you, and then joined the civil services, and I've been finance secretary, blessed to be finance secretary, sir. It was music to my ears, what you have told, sir.